I just got to the bridal shop. I'm honestly a little nervous.
Tell me, like, what do you think I should order? Help, I need your guys' help. And I'm glad I started talking about this on YouTube because at first I had a feeling you'd come back and save me. Morning guys, we are starting out this vlog with incredibly weird lighting. What is up? There's like a street light. If I can like go over here, this is so weird. I'm like just surrounded by street lights. I'm in a parking lot, by the way, in case you're wondering, but like I need good lighting. What the heck? Well, this is not better. Oh, gotta put the seatbelt on. Yes, I do. What about over there? You know what? There's less street lights over here. I'm on the quest for some good lighting. I will do anything for good lighting. All right, this isn't even better, but whatever. We're gonna make this quick. It has been an early morning. I did a 6 a.m. burn boot camp workout, which can I just say, no matter how old you get, you still have those moments where you just feel like an absolute loser, because in burn boot camp, you do partner workouts every once in a while, maybe like, I don't know, every 3 or 4 classes, you'll need like a partner for the finisher or the warm up, whatever it might be. My method is always kind of just like look around, like, is anyone else looking around? And normally there is someone who's like, also, I have no friends, help me. And I'm like, I got you, we're gonna be together. Well, this 6 a.m. workout class, which I don't normally do I guess technically it's becoming a normal thing, but normally I don't do 6 a.m. This is a tight-knit crew because I look to my left, people are just together like, oh, Betsy, it's us against the world. Oh, Tiffany, like just everyone's together. I look to my right, everyone's together. I look behind me, everyone's together. And I was like, oh my gosh, do I really like not have a partner? And I just went up to a random group of girls, like 2 girls, and was like, hey, I'm gonna be your third. It was weird, but I am actually parked outside Kroger. I have a couple of errands to run, and it's so good to get them done early because I actually have a lot on the agenda today. I know for a fact, like, that's why I woke up so early this morning. I went to bed around 11, woke up by 4, and it's because, like, I just can't stop thinking about things I have to do, and it's not enough for me just to write it down. Like, I have to think about everything. I don't know. My brain, like, just really needs, like, it needs to just, like, not shut off, but just, like, can we tone it down just, like that? That's just, So, yeah, we've got a lot on the agenda today. Some stuff I can show you, other stuff I can't. It's like a little secret little work project, but we'll see how the day goes. We'll see what I can show you. I need to get some food. Well, I did not budget my time wisely, and we are not going to be able to have the chit chat get ready with me. I had planned for this moment because I gotta move at a rapid pace, but one thing I did want to say, I finally gave up on a book last night. I never give up on books. Even if I hate it, I just power through, but I hate when it impacts my reading. Like, for example, there are so many moments where I'm like, oh, I could read right now, but I know the book is just something I hate, where I'm like, no, I'm not gonna read. And so I don't want that. It's called No One Will Miss Her. I made it through about maybe like, I don't know, 60, 70 pages, and it just was not my style. Like, from the very first page, it was not my type of book at all. So I decided to read like a more intelligent book, like one that will truly impart wisdom on my mind, and it is Paris Hilton's new memoir. It's going to be a quick read, I can tell. I don't even know if I'm going to get through this one. You could tell, obviously, she has a ghostwriter. She didn't just write it herself. And you could tell, like, the ghostwriter is trying to really make it seem like it's Paris's voice, and it's a very annoying voice to read. Granted, I'm only like 20 pages in, but I'm already a little concerned. And the reason, by the way, I am moving at such a quick pace is because I just randomly decided to book a nail appointment. My very first time getting my nails done, my fingers, in so many months. I have not gotten a manicure since last August because you guys know, actually it's right here, I discovered fake nails, Glamnetic, love, but I decided to give them a break just because I talked about it on here. My nails were falling off at Zach's parents' house. It just was not a good situation. Like, and I couldn't find the nails. Like, that's not good, but we're okay. We're okay. I've been liking the more natural look. And the thing is, when I'm working out and like lifting things, I do like not having nails. That's the only thing, but I don't like it enough to not do it because I love my Glamnetic nails. So I'm just rocking like the natural look. However, along with this top secret work stuff I was talking about, and I know that's so annoying, guys. Like, I hate when people say that, but truly, like, I can't talk about this yet, so I'm sorry. But I am going to be doing some work stuff where I really like need my nails to look good because it's going to be a lot of, yeah, you're going to see them. got my nails done. I am so obsessed. Like, I just love a good, wow, this lighting is really washing it out, but I love a bright pink. Can you tell? And honestly, I'm gonna put the light off. Okay, it is so dark in this room right now. I was actually supposed to run many more errands. I got some of the work stuff I needed to get done, but I was supposed to go get my wedding shoes, or at least start looking, because tomorrow I have my first wedding dress fitting, but I had to just come home. We are currently under a tornado watch. So if you guys are not familiar, because I was not, being from New York, like this whole tornado lifestyle, I'm still not used to, but a tornado watch means there's a high likelihood that there could be tornadoes at any point today. Like, we're kind of just keeping an eye on it. And then when it gets switched to warning, that's when it's like, you gotta take cover, like find shelter, make sure you're in a safe place. So I'm gonna have to wait out this storm a little bit, but I am very excited because my wedding ring came in the other day, which I'm not even wearing my ring right now. I've been working out a lot, so I haven't been wearing it, like my engagement ring. But then also, because I haven't had my nails painted, I've had no desire to put my ring on because I don't want to draw any more attention to my hands. I just don't like the way it looks when I don't have polish on. Like, I'm not a fan of my own nails. But now that my nails are painted, I'm excited to put my ring back on. And oh my gosh, I love them both. So these are the rings. And honestly, every time I look at my engagement ring, like, I still love it so much. If you guys remember, Zach picked it out all on his own. Like, I told him what I wanted because we looked at rings together, but then he went and he actually created this, like, based on, what is this? Like the actual ring, the band, that's the word, the band part. And then you had to put the stone in, and I just love it. And then are you ready for the stack? Obviously, I can't wear this yet, not till after the wedding, but oh my gosh, it just makes it look so much like, I love it. I love it. I went with like thinner bands. Like, I don't like it to be too bulky because I knew them being stacked would make it bulkier. But like, I am just so in love with, like, what's it called? Like the diamond stack. Like, I know some people like the solitaire rings, which are beautiful, but I always wanted like the ones with the diamonds on the side. And honestly, if I want to stay on schedule, I'm really gonna have to leave and get the shoes. Like, I'm scared, but also, don't they say like in storms your car is actually safe because of the rubber on the tires? I don't know, but I really need to get this done. Ironically, I'll be near Zach's work. Zach is in the office today. He's been going in like 2 to 3 times a week. He's mostly remote, but he does go in 2 to 3 times a week. So I just drop him off at work and then I'll pick him up tonight. And I wonder how they're doing, because last time there was a tornado warning, they all had to go in the stairwell at work. It's nuts. I mean, like, and plus it's so scary. I was just telling like the person who did my nails, like, I learned like, okay, like, don't freak out with tornadoes. Like, it mostly happens in more rural areas. Unfortunately, a lot of the times it hits trailer parks. I can't tell you how many times I've covered horrible damage at trailer parks. But then a couple of years ago, I don't know if you remember, Dayton got pummeled with tornadoes. I was called into work in the middle of the night. It was when I actually first got to Cincinnati. And obviously, if there's huge news in Dayton, we'll cover it. It's only like 45 minutes to an hour away. And driving to Dayton and seeing all of the damage in downtown Dayton, like, normally tornadoes don't hit the city. And it was just, I think all of us are a little like on edge after that. So I'm gonna wait to see how the weather is, but like, I really gotta get a move on. Well, let's hope DSW has something, because I really don't have a plan B.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking.
All right, so the wedding shoes have been acquired, but now I am currently in a bind because, okay, first of all, it is just pouring outside. Like, I literally cannot, can you hear? You can actually hear it on the roof. Like, it's insane. So I can't leave the store yet. I want this. I don't need it, but I want it. It's so soft. I love just like comfy shirts like this. And I don't know what to do. All right, I may or may not have purchased the shirt, but there was justification involved because going into buying my wedding shoes, I said I was not going to spend over $100. And I found shoes that were super cheap, so it all worked out. The shoes I bought were actually 45 bucks, and I think they're so cute. I mean, who cares? I mean, that's the big thing. Like, no one is going to see them. They're under my dress. The only reason I even care a little bit about what they look like is because I assume these are what I will wear the night before the wedding. I still don't know what I'm wearing for that, by the way. We have so many things to talk about in this vlog, maybe tomorrow, because today has just like been not it. I'm really happy with how much work I got done, but I just feel like I don't know. I've just been sitting in front of my computer literally all day, which you guys would not have seen, but drum roll please. These are the shoes. I think they're so cute, and I looked online. The most important thing for me was comfort. Like, I really wanted heel, I wanted height, because Zach is just so much taller than me that I'll insert a photo here. When I'm not wearing heels, we look weird. Like, it's fine, it's totally fine. Obviously, I enjoy the fact that Zach is tall. I like tall guys, not to sound weird, but I just do. But it definitely is just like a huge height difference if I'm not wearing heels. And on the wedding day, like, I want us to be, you know, similar in height at least. So I needed heels, wanted comfort, and I saw a lot of reviews online saying these are super comfy. People have spent all night in them. The brand is Kelly and Katie. I've actually never heard of this brand before, but I think they're super cute. And I am over an hour early to pick up Zach from work, and normally I'd like run into like cute little shops over here, but I am not leaving this car. It is pouring so hard, and it's just like, it's one of those days. Okay, if you guys need a good show recommendation, I'm not a big show person. Like, I could barely pay attention to just anything. Like, I just have such a bad attention span. But oh my gosh, The Night Agent, we're on episode 3. Loved the first 2. Zach's all set up. You look like a freak. Just no.
Yeah, I'm on the couch waiting for you, you freak.
I don't know. You just have
All
so
right,
many. All right, let's go. Love you.
Yep.
Love you.
I know you do.
Zach.
Oh, me too.
Good morning, guys. I have just basically spent the entire morning sitting on my laptop doing some wedding planning things, which I have to say, now that the wedding is getting closer, I'm getting excited, especially today. I have my dress fitting I'll take you guys along with, but I'm getting excited. You guys know I'm like just not the wedding type, and that's okay. And I'm glad I started talking about this on YouTube, because at first I felt like, oh my gosh, I need to put on an act. I need to pretend like this is my dream day. But once I started talking about the fact that I'm just really not into the whole thing, a lot of you guys messaged me and said you felt the same exact way. And so you know what? Strength in numbers, guys. We're gonna get through this. And it's okay. Like, I don't think it's like a bad thing to not be like obsessed with your wedding. But I have a whole list of things I knocked out today, / my mother also helped me with, because the first thing was invitations. We are going to be sending those out soon, which, by the way, Zach, getting that man to do anything wedding related, it is like, oh my gosh, like he will not do it. And so there are a bunch of people he still has not gotten addresses for. So we didn't end up sending out save the dates for them. Like, as far as they know, they're not invited to the wedding, which is kind of funny because they are. Zach just needs to get the addresses for them. And like, we really need to send out the invitations. I told my mom, I'm like, if Zach really won't get these addresses, he'll just have to text them that they're invited, because like, I can't contact these people. There's some of them I've never met and I don't know. So anyway, we chose this design and we knocked out invitations. The next thing, I want your guys' help. I need to find the perfect rehearsal dinner dress / jumpsuit / what I'm gonna wear the night before the wedding. For the night before the wedding, we are just going to keep it low key. I'm gonna go out to dinner. Hopefully I need to actually, oh my gosh, this is another thing to add to the list. I need to like book like a reservation for about like 12 or 13 people. Basically, it's just going to be my family, Zach's family, and like his uncles, because his one uncle is officiating our wedding. And then Carly doesn't even know this, but she'll be invited too, because she's going to be giving the speech on my behalf at the wedding. I asked her a few weeks ago, and I'm excited for that because I feel like Carly's a funny person, and like no one knows me better than Carly, so that'll be good. But I need to figure out what I want to wear. Like, I want it to be something good. Like, I want to look good the night before the wedding. I mean, that's an obvious thing, but no, like I want it to be good. And Carly recommended I go on Revolve. I've never purchased anything from Revolve in my life. I see a lot of people talking about it. I just have never purchased. I went on their website. They have so many good options. I'm going to link like my options that I have down below, but this is what I'm thinking. We've got a couple of dresses. Well, actually, I think it's all dresses, but it's funny. Like, I showed it to Zach. They all look similar, yet they all look so different. And obviously, it's so hard to tell like how it'll fit on my body. What you're looking at is like very tall, very thin models. Obviously, different body types, but I'm thinking I might even order a couple of them and then just return what I don't use. I put in the filter, because Revolve can get expensive, less than $200, and this is what I came up with. So I have some favorites for now, and I need to figure out what to wear. So if you guys, you can click the link below if you need a better look, like tell me, like what do you think I should order? Help, I need your guys' help, because I cannot decide. Obviously checked off wedding shoes, hair. That is something that I've just not known what to do with, but I finally was able to book a hair appointment. A lot of people were saying, you can't go to the salon, like it's your wedding day, like that'll be crazy. I'm going to the salon. It costs so much extra for them to come to you, and it's just, I can get in my car and drive 20 minutes. So I booked a salon that a couple of my friends recommended, and they gave me some inspiration photos. I really like their half up, half down looks. Like I think this is how I'm going to go. Obviously I will have a trial to see, but I just don't think I can commit to the updo. Like I just don't think I'm an updo person, and why would I try to be on my wedding day? A couple of the updos looked pretty, but I don't know. We'll see for the wedding trial. I do think I really like these half up, half down looks though, and I need your guys' help. Should I do like a braid half up, half down, or more traditional half up, half down? Like, I don't know. And obviously my hair is this short? I guess it's kind of short. Like my hair is not gonna be long because I ended up impulsively chopping it a few months ago. So it's probably gonna be, it's gonna grow a little bit more before the wedding. This is the length I really do prefer my hair. When my hair gets super long, I feel like I just look so like, I don't know, like dragged down. I don't know. I don't love my hair super long, especially I have such straight hair naturally, so it's very hard for it to hold curls when it's being like weighed down. And I don't like my hair super short. Like in the news days, like I'm over that cut. I don't really love that style. Cake, I have checked off. I know it's very popular for people to do dessert bars, but when I looked into that, it was actually gonna cost more than doing just a wedding cake. I don't know how, I don't know why. I mean, it adds up when you're like, I want donuts and cupcakes, and the cake was a reasonable price. So I sent this in as my inspiration, and you pick like a bunch of different flavors for each tier. So I think I did like cookies and cream because Zach's niece, Aurea, loves that. And then chocolate mousse, one that wasn't chocolate, like just a bunch of different flavors. Honestly, I don't care that much about it because you guys know I am allergic to everything. So I cannot have the cake. And could I have like, you know, specified like, oh, please make it nut-free and dairy-free and all of these things? Yes, but I really don't care. I feel like on my wedding day, I'm gonna be so busy, like I'm not gonna be so excited to sit down and eat cake. I know this has been controversial. When I brought this up a few months ago, everyone was like, you have to eat your wedding cake, but it's just not something that I value. Oh my gosh, and this is a big one. This is something I actually crossed off the list a few days ago. We booked our honeymoon. I am so excited. It feels so good that it's finally just like done and dusted. We're good. We're going to Cancun with Hard Rock Resorts. I mentioned it a few vlogs ago. Zach's aunt and uncle actually gifted us our honeymoon because I think they did like a charity raffle type thing, and they won this trip that someone had offered up. So we got to pick. We couldn't do right after our wedding because July was a blackout date. So we are going to be going this fall. And I thought that was perfect because in my opinion, when you're planning a trip, the most exciting part is the anticipation. Like these trips pass by in the blink of an eye. It's so fast. So I think it'll be really fun for us to have our wedding and then to have something to look forward to when it starts to get cold in Cincinnati, because that's when I want to exit this area. And I feel like I never go on trips in those months because normally they're more expensive than if you go in the summertime. At least that was my experience growing up. But oh, I'm so excited and I'm just so grateful. Like that was the sweetest gift ever, and we're so excited. So I booked the flights for that and everything. Everything's good to go. And then we're thinking of doing like a small trip right after our wedding just to like decompress, take a break, like whether we go to Florida or California. I've never been to California. So something right after the wedding, but our big honeymoon isn't going to be happening until fall. And then food, I have to finalize. I need to just ask Zach what he wants. I mean, I think we're definitely going to do like a fish, like cod, and then a meat, whether it's chicken or steak. Well, I mean, I'm very, what's the word? Like, I don't care. Like cod works for me. I can eat chicken. I normally don't eat steak, but it's the type of thing where if it's presented to me, like I'll eat it. But yeah, I just need to figure out what people want more. I love chicken. I know it's typically like seen as like a cheaper option, but like it's what I truly love. Like I love chicken, but I just don't know if other people will. So we'll have to see about that. But overall, we are making moves. It is just like one thing after the other, but finally I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about where we are in this process. And then I chose for us to have a later ceremony time. Like I've been to weddings that are at 4 p.m. or 5 we're doing it a little bit later because in the summer months, for those of you who don't know, I'm getting married the weekend of the 4th of July. The sun sets like after 9 p.m. and I want some of my wedding to be in the dark. So I know that's kind of weird logic, but I just want to like, I don't know, make it a little bit later. And plus, that might help with the heat if it's really hot. I don't know, a later ceremony just felt right.
All right, I just got to the bridal shop. I'm honestly a little nervous just because I haven't tried this dress on since I said yes to the dress. Like, what if I hate it? Also, I feel so just like pasty right now. I'm as pale as can be. Ooh, I'm seriously so embarrassing. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm feeling pasty. Like, I'm seriously going to blend in with this dress because when I tried it on however many months ago, I at least had a little bit of a tan from the summer. So let's see, I'm excited. I'm happy to report I love my dress. I was not sure how I was going to feel. I don't know, like I've said it before, this dress is not what I originally pictured. I don't want to give too much away because obviously I want it to be a surprise on my wedding day, but it's just not what I thought I was going to go for. And so it kind of like messes with my head. Like, did I pick the right dress? Like, what the heck? But no, I love it. And especially I was mentally preparing myself to hate what it looks like right now just because I feel so like pale, and in a white wedding dress, like I just feel like it's all gonna blend in. Like if I'm as pale as I am right now, I mean, I have makeup on my face, but like my arms are really pale. But no, I love it so much, and I just like feel comfortable in it. I feel like I could like dance the night away. I don't know, like I just feel good in it, and that is what you need for your wedding dress. And it's still so crazy that this was the first one that I tried on. Like that is just, it blows my mind. But I'm so excited for you guys to see the dress and just to see everything. Like I am getting more excited for this wedding the closer we get. Although I'm also very excited to not have all of these payments because I just got obviously fitted. That's why I was here. Duh. Oh my gosh, the alterations, very, very expensive. And I don't even think I had too extensive of alterations. I don't have like a super like tight fitted dress. Like it's not like one of those like mermaids. I feel like mermaids would require like you really have to get the configurations right. And yet my alterations were definitely up there on the scale. So that's a huge tip, guys. If you are on the hunt for a wedding dress, or maybe you will be soon, think about your wedding dress budget. Also add in alterations to that because that is going to be a whole separate expense, and the veil. So all of those, like you have to think about. Right now it is 4 p.m. Normally this would be perfect timing to pick Zach up at work, but he has a little happy hour tonight with a couple of his work friends, which is nice that he can do while we are living in Dayton because his office is based in Dayton. We've gotten a lot of questions on this. He works fully remote. He has been going into the office lately though, a few times a week, just because he's here. However, his like the headquarters or whatever is based in Dayton. He also has like other headquarters, what is it called? Like just like a physical office in places like Charlotte, Nashville, places like we traveled, but not in Cincinnati. So when we move to Cincinnati, he probably won't be going into the office as much. We'll see, TBD. Also, it is a very big goal of ours to both have offices in a new house. That's just very important for us. We both work from home. Will that always be the case? I don't know. He could get a job that is fully in office. I could get a job that's fully in office one day, but it is nice to just like have our own space. It will be weird having a full house because I'm just so used to us living like in a little apartment, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna head home, probably knock out some editing, and then pick Zach up from his happy hour. Very exciting night. I'm here with Zach. How are you doing?
Dandy, how are you?
We have a question for you.
What's that?
Like, what's it gonna be like when you don't have me or your parents cooking all your dinners?
I don't know. I'm gonna have you doing it still, so.
Zach, literally, it's the funniest thing since since we got to New York in December. I'm not kidding, guys. Zach has maybe cooked himself one dinner. I haven't seen it, but like he has said it to me. Like I've cooked once. He does not cook dinner anymore because either he freeloads off me or he's like, Mom and Dad, like what's for dinner tonight? Which obviously like your parents are like nice and they're gonna cook you food, but it's just so funny because before this, and to your credit, Zach, you always make your own dinner.
You've never made me dinner in my whole life.
Ever?
Not that I can recall.
Zach, I've been cooking. Oh my gosh, the lies. The lies. I've been cooking you so many dinners, Zach.
Oh, yeah.
And you love them?
I
No, but the thing is, it's so offensive because Zach
only wants my dinners if his dad isn't making dinner for him that night. So if his dad has something like, oh, Zach, I'm going out to dinner with whoever, then Zach will come to me and be like, what's for dinner? He doesn't like my dinners, and he only wants them if it's like a second option, and that's very offensive, to be honest.
That's fine.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I just told Zach how much I spent on alterations for the dress. How are you feeling?
Getting married is expensive, it seems.
It does seem, that is true. But anyway, I feel accomplished. I showed them the wedding ring, got the shoes. Zach still needs his suit/tux, whatever he decides. And we're making moves. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I shall see you next time.